Hello and welcome to this first screencast on using Outlook. And what we're going to look at in this first time is using the Outlook calendar. Many of you might be well acquainted with the way that Outlook looks as a mailbox system. This is my mailbox system and a bit messy unfortunately, but you can see how it works. Beneath the mailbox system there's a tab for calendar. If I click on tab calendar, it opens up my calendar. It's a very useful thing, an Outlook calendar, because basically things like meetings can be synchronized to it. You can share your calendar with other people. You can get other people to share their calendar with you. It flags up when you're due to be at meetings. It tells you how many minutes there are before you should be there. It gives you alarms. It's a very comprehensive tool and pretty easy to use. The calendar itself, yes, quite straightforward. If you want to put in appointments, we simply click in the box here, and we can either put in the appointment in this box. It says the appointment occurs in the past, which is last week's calendar, but never mind, we'll put in test appointment and location room 3, and it's from 12 until 2. Save and close, and that's telling me that I'm actually missed it. So that shows you how the alarms work, but there you go, there it is. That's how it sits there. So that's quite straightforward, and you can move these about, change the times, and then of course we can also see other people's calendars. So I have a colleague of mine's calendar here, which he's agreed to share with me. If I now put a check in this box, you can now see our two calendars combined. So we can see my calendar, which is in the blue, and Andrew's calendar, which is in the green. If I click on the blue, it brings the blue forward and pushes the green back. And if I click on this arrow in the tab here, it will show me the calendars side by side. And you could have 2, 3, 4, I mean more than 4 might be difficult to manage, but you could have a number of different calendars. It's quite straightforward to set this up. If you wanted to share your calendar with someone else, you would simply click share my calendar. It would give an invitation, open invitation. You put the name in the person that you want to send it to, and you send it, and then they would get within their calendar area, they would have your calendar there, and they could switch that on and off in the way that I've just done so with Andrew. So if I could just uncheck that, now I just go back to seeing my own calendar. If you wanted to share somebody else's calendar, they'd need to send you an invitation, and then you just click on it, and again it would appear in here in this list. If you want to create a new calendar, and you might want something for a particular project, for example, we just click in new and we click in calendar, and we get this dialog box. So we can put in here project X calendar and click on OK, and down here now you'll see I have another calendar that's been created called project X. So if I now put a check in there, I can see my project X calendar, and if I then also click in Andrew's, we can now see I've got my own calendar, project X calendar, and Andrew's calendar, and if we were to put them all on top of one another, it would work like this. So a really comprehensive view of what's going on in a week between those three things. So that's a very powerful tool, and obviously there's a great deal more one can do with it by sending meeting requests that automatically populate the calendar, and I'll be looking at that and many of the other things that we can do with Outlook in the next couple of screencasts. In the meantime, I need to actually remove some of these calendars so I know what I'm actually doing. Okay, that's it, back to normal, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one. So, thank you.